But let's talk about Mankind Pharma now. For Q3, the company's domestic revenue surged 20%, while the consumer business declined this quarter. Rajeev Juneja, who's the Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Mankind Pharma, joins in now to discuss the quarter gone by. Mr. Juneja, hi, welcome to the show. Well, let's start with the consumer healthcare segment, which is basically, a lot of your OTC products. That declined around 4% on a year-on-year basis. There is some amount of inventory rationalization which is taking place, we understand. But how much of it was impacted due to that? And when do you expect it to probably come back on the growth path?
Maybe the last time as well, I said that OT is a crowning jewel in Mankind. OTC is a crowning jewel in Mankind. And this is one company which basically has given a lot of name to Mankind. It's closest to our heart. We'll always work too passionately for this particular division. And we said that we are just correcting certain things for continuously 3 years. The growth was 17% CAGR. By the end of this year, we said last time as well, this will be cleaned up. And going forward, whole year, next year, we can expect the same kind of growth we had in the past.
All right, so that's about the OTC business, which you call the crown jewel. I just wanted to know two things. One, quarter on quarter, there was some moderation in margins. What explains that? And is this 25% plus sort of margin range sustainable? The second one is with regards to growth, a smaller part of your business, which is exports. They've been growing over 100% for the last many quarters. What is leading to this strong growth? What sort of contribution do you expect from exports going forward?
See, the point basically is what we always look everything on annual basis. We don't get really get affected by quarterly things because we've always said that we are a company which basically is there for the long term. Strategies are annual based, not quarter based. As far as the export is concerned, it is one-off. We don't know till what time. We'll just have this golden run. Mankind has always been mostly more than 90% domestic company. So our focus is always towards domestic side.
Okay. But we do understand that you do have a particular product in the US which is contributing to sales. It's a limited competition product. I think it's in the opthal segment. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. And along with that, we have many other products as well. It's not that we are depending only on one product. But when it comes export, we are very, very clear that we want to enter export market with niche products. Never with me-too kind of products. Any product which is complex, any product which is difficult to make, entry barriers are there. Then we go for export side, otherwise no. Okay. We are very happy, great in domestic side.
All right, so you're looking at exports just as an optionality. Focus remains on the domestic business. Margins 25% this year will sustain, right? For the entire year.
We said that earlier as well that our guidance is 24 to 26%. We stick to that, and hopefully we'll do that.
Okay. You did have some disruptions with Codstar. Can you tell us where exactly are sales currently tracking for you?
This was, yes, disruption was there, but we have almost reached to 70% to what we had in Codstar. And maybe next year we'll reach to approximately 80-90%.
Okay. And the Panacea Biotech portfolio, how much did that grow this quarter? And what are you guiding for in FY25 as well?
As far as Panacea is concerned, the growth is more than 25%, and we don't really look Panacea as a separate entity. We hope that this will keep us, keep on giving us a fantastic growth. That's the hope.
Okay. And just quickly before we wrap up, could you just apprise us of how much cash you have on your books as of this quarter and plans on utilization in terms of any kind of acquisitions you might be looking at portfolio-wise also in the domestic market?
The cash is in the close vicinity of 2,700 plus crore rupees. And naturally, once you have a cash, you always look for something relevant which basically can add value to mankind. Something in chronic side, something in consumer side that we have said number of times. So at any given time, if we'll get something which would add value at a right price, we'll definitely go for it.
Are you in talks right now?
Every day there is a talk. So
No, I just wanted to understand what kind of spaces are you looking at?
Always chronic, always consumer side. Anything which can add value to mankind, we'll go for, not for the sake of just going for it. But we have cash.
Are there enough assets in the market available in the area that you're looking at? Can we hear something soon is what we're trying to understand.
So these are very uncertain things. Certain talks keep happening for a good number of years, for a good number of months, and something nice happens. We are just waiting for the right thing to happen, and then we'll talk to you.
Okay.
But it would be a portfolio. It wouldn't be probably a company. It would be more of a portfolio of brands that you would look to pick up, like you did with Panacea.
It can be anything, madam. Company, it can be any portfolio. We don't look. There are no choices actually. You look at a right opportunity and go for it. You see that these are the pluses, these are the minuses, and once you know the minuses, and you see more pluses are there, and it is at a right value, you go for it.
All right. Thanks a lot for joining in and giving us all those details for your business. Exports will be, just strategic for you. Domestic will be the focus. Margins continue to be between 24 to 26%. At the same time, you're constantly looking at value additive acquisitions as well.